About Kattegat. About Ragnar.
There's not an iota of doubt that Vikings is a phenomenal series. You know this, and I definitely know it. It is an honest-to-God truth everywhere in the world that this series is a big deal. It is also a unique one for so many reasons. It is an historical one, first of all, and since we are talking about Season 6 right now, it would definitely not hurt anybody to point out that the 6th season of the famous TV series had a double order of 20 episodes, with one part having 10 episodes and the other part with the other 10 episodes that aired on the 30th of December 2020. Just like for other reasons before the 6th, the cast members were the pillar connecting the viewers to the core of the series. So the cast means a lot to us. There's absolutely no crime in wanting to know what is next for them after Season 6. Today, we will be taking a look at where the Viking Season 6 cast is and what is next for them. Stick around because you don't want to miss this one. But first, a simple reminder on how to enter our brand new giveaway. We're giving away either an iPhone X Max, the new iPad mini, or a MacBook Pro. It's all your choice, so be sure to leave a like, comment the keyword, subscribe, and turn on notifications to enter this giveaway. It's really that simple. Katheryn Winnick. Talking of legendary figures as far as Vikings, the series is concerned, it would be criminal to overlook the character that we all loved and admired, Lagertha. She definitely brought an A-game to the table. Well, we would not expect anything less from someone who, prior to the time, has been seen starring in popular movies and series like Nikita, Criminal Minds, Person of Interest, and Stand Up Guys, among many others. So yes, Katheryn proved herself by bringing Lagertha to life. I know I would not have had any other person play the role of Lagertha. She was perfect. Just in case you are a little curious about her life outside of Vikings, or what other phenomenal roles she has been playing in movies, you have it. Winnick has just confirmed, just in the year 2020, that she has been cast for a regular role in the series Big Sky. Oops, she is no longer the Lagertha you know. She is now Jenny Hoyt. Let us hope she is lovable in this new series. Alexander Ludwig. Alexander cannot be forgotten easily by any true Vikings followers and fans. As long as the series remains dear to our hearts, we will always remember Alex as Bjorn. One thing is for sure, Bjorn brought the needed amount of spice to keep us interested in watching Vikings. And for this, we remain eternally and genuinely grateful. Well, since being off the series, we have learned a bit more about Alex outside Vikings, and we are happy to announce that he began his career as a child. Surprised? Not really. But it did come as a shock to us to find out that Alex, in the year 2019, shared his battle with depression, anxiety, alcoholism, and substance abuse. Not everything is gloomy, people, so cheer for Alex. Apart from acting, he has been known for his passion for skydiving, and he has gone to rehab too. As far as his career is concerned, it has pretty much been awesome before, during, and after the series Vikings. So you ask, what is next? I say, check out the movie Bad Boys for Life. He has the Pacific hacker Dorn in the 2020 edition. Also, he had been seen starring in popular series like Big Bang Theory. All of these should count for something, right? Alex Hu Anderson. Alex has made a name for himself as an actor, and we cannot be salty about that. His role in Vikings as Ivar the Boneless, being his major milestone as an actor, has put him out there. What is next for Alex? Well, since he seems to be an excellent photographer with a knack for shooting and directing short films, we expect him to do more in the photography world. Of course, in addition to his dancing and singing skill, we expect to see more of him in the acting scene as well. Marco Ilso. Although he did not start his career as an actor with Vikings, he in fact started acting when he was 14 years old. Most Viking lovers got to know him for his appearance and amazing role as Vitsurk in the Viking series. Was he beautiful in the series? You bet! Do we think he is capable of killing it in other roles? Sure we do. It may interest you to know that Marco is a brother to the footballer Ken Ilso, Jordan Patrick Smith. This is another actor that had his hands full with so many roles in series and movies even before joining other casts on the Viking series. Was he able to blend in? Yes, he was. We all watched this actor, and trust me, no other person would have fit in perfectly into the role like he did. But, like others, he has had a life outside of Vikings. This is all we know. Jordan has starred in an HBO series, Lovecraft Country. This he did in the year 2020, just around the year the last season of Vikings aired. Danila Kozlovsky. Danila was definitely phenomenal in the series, making his appearance only in the 6th season. But he was able to convince us that casting him was definitely not a mistake. Danila was the Oleg of Novgorod in the series. Since before Vikings, Danila was working smart and hard with his appearance in movies. We should expect the next thing from him would definitely be about his film. Well, this is as far as his professional life goes. As for his personal life, in the same year that he was seen filming and was being aired on the 6th episode, he had a daughter with his partner, Olga Zuava. John Kavanagh, a popular stage actor, is who we have on our hands this time. Trust me, we would give anything to get into his head, just to know what it means to be a stage actor, especially the difference between stage acting and filming. Well, that is not the business for the day. Hence, we are willing to let that go in exchange for knowing what he has been up to since being on Vikings, and especially after Vikings. He was the Michael Hurst of Vikings, guys. Michael Hurst sure made an impression on us all, and it is so good to know that he is just as impressive in real life, if not more. He has been seen collaborating as a vocalist with Paul Brady on the musical celebration of the words of Sean O'Casey. We stand a multi-talented king, Peter Franzen. Many of you listening to me now will agree that this one right here did sound and look like someone who could do so many things. Well, we are so on the line because this guy right here is not only an actor, he is also an author, screenwriter, and director. Marvelous! We think his performance was wonderful. It does not matter much if he was a fan favorite right now. What truly matters is that he was an awesome actor on Vikings, playing his role as King Harold Finehair as if the role was designed solely for him. He could have fooled us that his persona was made only for playing the role of King Finehair. He really could have, but he has not been able to because he has been seen in other movies and series, and we can testify to the fact that he was equally awesome in those series. Take the Wheel of Time series, for example. He was amazing in that. The belief is that Peter still has a lot of roles in him to deliver and dazzle the public with. We can only hope that he continues to embrace his prospects and utilize his potentials to the maximum. Eric Johnson. Eric has been seen in a lot of movies. 50 Shades Darker, Smallville, and 50 Shades Freed being some of these movies. So, when we saw him in Vikings, his face was not new to us. Surprisingly, his acting took us by surprise, and we have since been able to view him in a different light ever since. One thing is for sure, if his role in those other series and movies have proven forgettable, his role in Vikings is one that Vikings fans and followers will not forget in a hurry. Georgia Hurst. She is known by all for her role in the Vikings as the Shield, Maiden Torvi. But there is an interesting thing to note about this one. In 2018, that would be the time where Vikings was still on air, right? Right. Georgia Hurst had it together and was seen starring in techno music zombie horror movie Ravers. Well, as much as we would like to relate that character in Viking with the one in this horror movie, they were nothing alike. Starting from the name, as she was Becky in the horror movie, if there is anything her character proved in the Viking series, it is that she sounds or looks nothing like Becky, Ragnar, Ragnar's daughter. This one here has a name that is a mouthful. I guess this is why many people have settled for calling her Ragnars instead. This is totally fine by me. I think it's a genius move. She came from being a pretty great swimmer to acting in such a quick time. Don't you think that is a wonderful switch? Well, I think it is. It sounds a bit difficult too, but she did it. She went to acting school after quitting swimming and got her role as Gunhild on the TV series Vikings. What is next for her? Well, you might just want to get an insight into what she was busy with aside from Vikings in 2020. It was announced in the 2020 Game Awards that she would be a star in an animated series based on the popular studio game Ark: Survival Evolved, which should be airing in the year 2022. You want to guess what role she would be playing? Well, from what we know and are quite sure about, she would be Queen Sigrid. I do not know about you, but I am excited to see her in a new series. 2022 looks really great on my plate already. George Raymond. Apart from finishing with the Vikings in 2020, we also know for sure that this amazing actor did a wonderful job in the Clone Wars. This is worthy of your time and effort because the movie has been well crafted for your viewing pleasure. Have you ever thought George looks a little like Jesus? Well, maybe because he has spent some of his days in stage plays like York Mystery Plays. That's the list about the cast of Vikings. Our next video is definitely on another interesting topic. You do not want to miss it. So see you soon.